Hey, it's Matt, your average gamer, and this is one of my favorite builds in Elden Ring. This is an absolutely phenomenal build. It's awesome, it's so much fun, and it's a personal favorite. So I did a video a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, but maybe 4 months back when my channel started, and it didn't have a lot of exposure because I was pretty new. So I decided to do a re-up on this build and give you guys an idea on patch 1.06, how well it works and how effective it is. So this is the ultimate tank build, the literal build where you can just tank every hit and do a good amount of damage while also healing, because we have the fingerprint shield and the blasphemous blade. Two very, very, very good things to have in PvE that absolutely at all times allows us to just be comfortable, literally comfortable, because we can just take damage. The most we're going to get is chip damage, which then we'll be able to heal with the Ash of War from the blasphemous blade, which heals you with every hit that it does. It's really fantastic. It's one of the best weapons in PvE, and we all know how good the fingerprint shield is to begin with. It's fantastic. So I do get hit here by this gargoyle, but you're going to see the benefit of how good this build is, to where if you do make a mistake, like I got cornered here, it's not really going to matter, because yes, he's going to hit me, but I'm ultimately going to end up healing up without even having to use like any flask or anything like that. Just no healing other than the blasphemous blade, and honestly it works phenomenally. It's a fantastic way to just tank everything and then heal it all back, and it's just awesome. It's so much fun. This is one of the best builds I've ever used in Elden Ring. I kind of call it easy mode myself, because Scholar Shield on the fingerprint shield, we're going to go over that in a little bit, and I'll have everything in the description as far as items go, can pretty much block everything and only take chip damage from elemental stuff. So it really is fantastic. So we're messing around with Radagon here. We do beat him up a little bit, and some of the stuff that you're going to see me able to block is actually really, really cool that you can block this, because normally with a lot of other shields it might break your guard, but with the fingerprint shield and scholar shield you're looking at nearly 99 guard boosts. It's not quite there, but it is up there, very, very, very high guard boost, and you're just going to be able to block everything without much stamina cost. By the way, I did split up the videos there. I didn't realize that. I summoned Mimic. I'm going to show Elden Beast in a second. But we have the Blasphemous Blade, the Demi-Human Staff for Scholar Shield, the Fingerprint Shield, Shard of Alexander, Dragoncrest. We have the Great Jar's Arsenal for the weight, the Ritual Swords Talisman, and then the Fire Tear. And these are my 150 stats, and honestly, these stats are pretty good for this build. This is a tank build, you got to remember. If you can get to 60 vigor, that would be fantastic. But we're not really worrying about doing a ton of damage. We're more worried about being able to block stuff, being able to hang out with the enemy for as long as we need to, and honestly just making the game as easy as possible. And this is one of those builds where you can make the game very easy by using this. This is a very, very easy build to do. So this was on the same run with Radagon. I threw in Mimic, not because I didn't want to solo Elden Beast. I've soloed him many, many, many times, but because I wanted to show off Mimic's ability. When he has the Blasphemous Blade, he can also heal himself and hang out for the duration of the entire fight, most of the time, of whatever you're fighting, because he can heal back a good amount of his HP with the Blasphemous Blade, which is just fantastic, and it gives him some durability. Between that and the shield itself, you're looking at a lot of durability, and he can hang around for a long time. Now granted, I didn't get really good RNG this time. He didn't use the Ash of War a lot. Elden Beast kind of ran around like crazy, which is kind of normal for him, to be honest. If we're being, totally honest, he does run around a lot. But yeah, at the end of the day, it still worked out, but you definitely want to get a little better RNG with him using the Ash of War, because he can consistently heal himself. So I saved the best for last here as I went and soloed Radahn and got him on the first try. Wasn't too difficult at all. This is Journey 5, by the way. Throughout all the clips, I think, were from Journey 5. And yeah, what you can block here, and again, I do make another mistake and get hit here once, but yeah, you can block pretty much everything that he throws at you without breaking any stamina, and it's so awesome to be able to do that. And it just does wonders for the game if you're looking for a tank build, because you can block everything, and then if you lose a little bit of health or you lose some health at a certain point during the fight, you can get it back by using the Ash of War, which doesn't have an extensively long animation and can heal you up for a good amount. You're basically trading a little bit of FP back for a lot of health, and it really, really does work well. So if you're not subbed, definitely sub to my channel. There's a whole bunch more great builds on the way. There's already a ton of great builds up. Definitely check them out, and I'll catch you there.